Tip-off goes to Seattle. So the opening lineup for the Heat, LeBron James is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Thurman in at the 5 spot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Down low. Harper comes with the double team. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Just 3 to shoot. Good.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
James outside. Pass to Brown. Outside Harper. Brown sets a screen for Harper. For 3. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Seattle. Now here is Kirilenko. Back to Lillard. Chamberlain a screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to LeBron. Outside Harper. Rodman with a screen on Kirilenko. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Miami shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
And he can't hit the second. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Rodman. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. LeBron against Kirilenko.
2 minutes.
James kicks to Brown. And here's Harper from the arc.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long.
And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Inside, Webber confident and fearless. There's so much power behind his attack.
Outside, Rodman. Pass to Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron outside. From outside, off the mark. Sonics leading by 5. Takes a step back. Kirilenko kicks to Lillard. Chamberlain against Harper. Here's Thurman. On the wing, Rodman. LeBron outside. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Pass to Kirilenko. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Ball goes to Miami.
Here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. And then Rodman with the dunk.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Lillard looking around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 4-on-3 break. Here's James. Over in the corner, Brown. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sonics lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Harper is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's LeBron James. And it's Thurman in at the center. Now here's Lillard. Back to Chamberlain. 5 to shoot.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
The Heat trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Lillard. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 6 to shoot. From deep. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Here's LeBron. Nothing on the board. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. So the wing on the left. That's a two from Lillard. Up again. It's good on the putback. Weber's got the lead up to 11 now for the Sonics.
Weber able to get the board and the extra two with outstanding hustle.
Harper the pass to Brown. Here's Thurman. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Kevin, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to James. Outside Harper. And it's Rodman, top of the key. Clock at 6. Here is Lillard. Rodman covering. And it's Lillard missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown outside. That three off the mark.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
And there's Lillard on the assist by Kirilenko. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Harper the pass to LeBron. Pass to Thurman. Lays it up off the glass. Thurman's got his second basket of the night.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Weber outside. Here is Lillard. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. On the wing, James. Covered by Irving. Outside Harper. There's Brown with the three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Seattle, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Andre Kirilenko. Irving is out there with Weber. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Lillard in at the 2. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kirilenko. Oh, the lob to Irving. It's deflected.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Now here's Brown after the miss from Chris Webber. Here's Harper. Still yet to score. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here is Kirilenko. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Harper. The Sonics again can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Sonics leading by 11. Lillard outside. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. And that's 12 points for Lillard.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And the Heat call time here. The Heat trail by 13. Rodman outside. Brown outside. Pass to LeBron. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Outside Kirilenko. Harper with the steal. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Seattle leading by 11. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly two stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
Yep, a team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Seattle. Oh, the lob to Irving. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's what we're talking about now. The Dr. J literally taking flight.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. James finds Brown. Shoots a fader. Lillard with the rebound. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Seattle. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. To the paint. It's tipped. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sonics ahead, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, they've got Jaylen Brown. Dennis Rodman is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harper, and it's Thurman in at the 5. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Heat. Brown with it, guarded now by Irving. Brown dishes to Harper. Brown with the screen on Lillard. Harper the pass to Brown. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trevor the pass to Lillard. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Lillard. Jumper is off. The Heat trail by 15. Harper with the ball. Harper sets a pick for James. James cooking from deep.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Kirilenko. Now Lillard tosses it up. He puts in the J.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
Now here's Harper.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Nate Thurman, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Sonics leading by 13. Chamberlain down low. Defended by Rodman. 2 points. That one goes.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
The Heat call time. Harper against Lillard. Outside Brown. On the wing, Rodman. And here is Harper. Rodman with the screen on Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the shot. Irving rips down the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Seattle. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And that one is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Screen by James. Lillard against Harper. Tries it from 19. Another chance, and down goes the layup. Thurman's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Lillard against James. Outside Lillard. No problem with the wide open J.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's James. Down low, gets it to go. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Harper against
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. And it's Allen in a 2-guard. Pass to Jordan. From 17. No good off the glass. Here's Cooper. Now here's Gasol. Here's Arenas. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Here's Baylor. Checked by Gasol. Baylor. Pass to Olajuwon. Pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And Cooper pulls it down.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Marion passes to Arenas. Here's Cooper. From downtown, Arenas with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Arenas has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Baylor, pass to Olajuwon. Outside Jones, pass to Baylor. And here's Jordan. Here's the 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Arenas, covered by Jordan. Here's Cooper. To the wing, right side. Here's Arenas. Second chance effort. And the layup is good by Gasol.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Arenas. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the
game. Here's Baylor. Olajuwon passes to Baylor. Pass to Jordan. Looking to end the run. It's good.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that works.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Here's Cooper. Here's Gasol. Here's Arenas. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Arenas' shot is off.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass to Olajuwon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Arenas. He's got 6. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. Here's Arenas. 3-pointer off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Portland ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Baylor. Here's Olajuwon. Checked by Gasol. Here's Baylor. Still no points. Jordan with it. There's a screen. Fires for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Arenas. Gets the three to fall. Arenas has got 9 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
76ers trail by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Cooper passes to Arenas. Portland moving it around. Here's Gasol. Jones with the block. Allen outside. Inside. Here's Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 1:57 left in the first half of this one. From deep, Jordan. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Michael Jordan taking 3 shots.
Throw's good. Jordan. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. 1:53 left in the first half. Here's Arenas. 9 points in the game. Pass to Cooper. Here's Arenas. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Arenas has got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Jordan for 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. Here's Arenas. He's got 12. Pass to Cooper. Here's Arenas. The 3 ball. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, Jordan. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Cooper. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen can't get it to go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Marion. Here's Eaton. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Cooper in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Arenas. There's the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Arenas. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Allen. Philadelphia moving it around. To the paint. 5 to shoot. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Arenas passes to Marion. Here's Arenas. They set the pick. Takes a 3. That one is off. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Jones. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Cooper passes to Gasol. Here's Arenas. Lots of room. The rebound by Baylor.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Gasol. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. '76ers trail by 10. Pass to Olajuwon.
Trailblazers foul. Michael Cooper. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Olajuwon. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. He's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Cooper. Pass to Gasol. Here's Arenas. Pure from 3-point range. Arenas has got 18 points in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Baylor. No points so far. Pass to Jordan. Unloads. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Cooper. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Now Jordan. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Marion. Here's Arenas. Launches it. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland ahead. They're up by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lets it fly. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Portland leading by 11. Marion passes to Arenas. Right wing. Down low. Here's Cooper. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Baylor pass to Jones. Pass to Baylor. Now here's Jordan. From downtown. Oh, the shot is off.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. That misses. 76ers trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Arenas. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
There's the drive. Here's Arenas, covered by Jordan. Oh, he can't get the layup. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. Oh, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Gasol against Jones. Here's Cooper. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's off. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Book it! That one goes!
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Oh! And it's Sacramento to start out. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Sampson. Clock at 6. Edwards against Durant. Edwards, no good. Here's Worthy. Oh, swiped away. Back come the Kings in transition. And Carroll passes to Stoudemire. And it's the Clippers on the break. Nice shot by Durant.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Now here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Havlicek. Outside Durant. Pass to Mourning. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Leonard with the ball. Here's Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line from 1, Anthony Edwards.
They throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. Edwards, a pass to Leonard. Nice D from Durant. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Havlicek. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now here's Leonard. Outside Edwards. Screen by Leonard. Right side Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. And stolen by Banchero. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Stoudemire. No good. Misses at the buzzer. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. Don't go away. We'll be back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
We've got Banchero, Kawhi Leonard out there with Edwards, and it's Stoudemire in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you, Brian.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Yep, count it.
Well, look, when you have the size advantage in there, be assertive. And he was.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Edwards. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Worthy. Still without a bucket. Back to Sabonis. Durant against Leonard to the paint. Here's Edwards. Deflected. And a two-handed jam. Here's Havlicek. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Durant. It's a mark. Durant. So effective inside.
Oh, Durant reached deep into the bag of tricks on that one. I mean, I'm not surprised by any shot he hits these days.
Leonard passes to Edwards. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Leonard can't get it to go.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Havlicek. Back to Durant. Here's Havlicek. Inside. Here's Mourning. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting for Alonzo Mourning. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Durant. Uncovered. And he gets the bucket. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Havlicek. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fair half-court shots. Drums, please. They're measuring up the start.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so in the game for the Clippers, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Worthy in at the small forward position. Leonard passes to Stoudemire. Banchero outside. Pass to Edwards. Stolen! Here's Havlicek. No points yet. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Now Durant. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Stoudemire. Kings trail by 7. Leonard outside. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Havlicek, guarded by Edwards. Outside Durant. Pass to Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. And it's Sacramento's ball. Edwards, a pass to Stoudemire. And the bucket is good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
2 minutes remaining in the play. 2 minutes.
Here's Havlicek, guarded by Edwards. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Durant against Leonard. And here's Durant. He's got 14. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Banchero finds Edwards. A minute 29 left in the third. Here's Sampson. Pass to Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Great hustle, Leonard.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Outside Durant. 46 seconds left in the third. Morning. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Leonard. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Sabonis. Stoudemire, the pass to Edwards. There's a screen. Fades back. Rebounded by Mourning.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless. To stop the drought. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Edwards out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Sampson in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Back to Leonard. Outside Edwards to take the lead. And Havlicek pulls it down.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Havlicek. Outside Durant. Sabonis. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard against Durant. 5 on the clock. Now Sabonis. Oh, he jammed it!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Edwards, following the score by Los Angeles. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Sabonis outside. 19-footer is good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attempt.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Durant against Banchero. Here's Leonard from deep. Leonard beyond the line.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Durant inside. Leonard's there. Yes, sir! That one goes!
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
And he powers it down, one-handed.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Durant. Sabonis with a screen on Leonard. Durant. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Edwards with it. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy's shot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Havlicek, guarded by Edwards. Here's Havlicek. That'll count. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Edwards. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Havlicek in at the 1. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Mourning. Ooh, the shot misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
1:14 left to play in overtime. Here's Sabonis. And Caro pulls it down. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. Now Durant. From 13. Oh, he cannot hit.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish. Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The Kings call timeout. In transition, here they come. Both hands there for a little extra.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The Kings call timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Havlicek. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. They could win it. Oh, off target from downtown. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Havlicek, guarded by Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Oh, it's off. The Kings leading.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Worthy. Leonard defending. Havlicek. 4 on the clock. Oh, money!
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
The Kings call timeout. How do you think this is going to play out?
But there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Now Edwards. Deflects the pass. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
John Havlicek.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-point line.
The Kings call timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Edwards. Leonard. No. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserve.
so the Clippers win the tip. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Sabonis. Durant is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Mourning, and it's Worthy in at the small forward position. Marion with the steal.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Pass to Durant. Back to Havlicek. Screen by Sabonis. Clock at 4. And he banks in the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Arenas against Havlicek. Here's Cooper. Back to Arenas. Uncovered. Nice jump shot. Good.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Durant with a screen on Marion. Over to the wing. It's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Outside, Sabonis. Outside, Worthy. Pass to Havlicek. Five on the clock. It's deflected.
Great defensive play. Marion is one of those guys you never want guarded.
Right side, Gasol. Here's Cooper. Guarded by KD. And stolen by Worthy. Pass to Mourning. Worthy against Arenas. Here's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall. Duncan probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Portland leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Portland turns it over again. Here is Havlicek. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Durant with a screen on Marion. Intercepted. Cooper kicks it over to Arenas. It's good from long range. Arenas has got 7.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here is Havlicek. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Durant. Trying to get something going. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
Here's Cooper. Back to Arenas. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Arenas has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Marion against Havlicek. Pass to Worthy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for the Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Havlicek. Sabonis is out there with Mourning. Then there's Worthy. And it's Durant in at the 2. Now, here's Worthy. He has yet to score. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Arenas. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Gasol passes to Cooper. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Sabonis. That one goes in. Sabonis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Clippers. Trailblazers leading by 7. Pass to Cooper. Back to Arenas. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's the steal. Marion against Havlicek. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Arenas kicks to Marion. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gasol. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 7. 1:51 left here in the second. Back to Havlicek. Mourning a screen on Arenas. Inside. The Trailblazers pull it in.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Cooper. Still without a basket. Pass to Arenas. Three-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Eaton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Worthy, the pass to Havlicek. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Over Cooper. Rebounded by Marion.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Cooper, the pass to Gasol. Now here's Arenas. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Marion against Havlicek. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we finished one half of basketball. Portland out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Gilbert Arenas is out there with Cooper. Then there's Marion. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Eaton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Clippers trail by 13. Durant with it. Havlicek outside. Durant kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Havlicek. Durant up top. He's guarded by Cooper. Shoots it up. Mourning passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Arenas. Rebound by the Clippers. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clippers moving the ball around. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. First one falls for him.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
And he makes both free throws.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside Durant, the tray. Oh, Katy buries the 3.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Cooper the pass to Gasol. Pass to Arenas. Shoots over Havlicek. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Arenas has got 14 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Clippers, Alonzo Mourning.
Take a break.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw missing.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And the second free throw, good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Gasol. Pass to Arenas. Fires the three. Good, and the assist. That time by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Havlicek, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Havlicek. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Cooper. 1:16 left in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 10. Outside, Sabonis. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Oh, Durant from way out there.
Well, you see the unlimited range of Kevin Durant, and how easy is it to the Slim Reaper?
Outside, Gasol. Down low. Tries from the block. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Marion against Havlicek. Outside, Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Arenas against Havlicek. Now Arenas. He's got 17. A 3-ball. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Worthy out there with Sabonis. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Durant in at the 2-guard spot. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And Portland has possession following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Cooper. Back to Arenas. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Pulls it from 20. Cleared away by Sabonis.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Worthy. And here is KD. Shot from 12. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Nice use of the glass in the finish.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stat sheet.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Havlicek outside. From about 19. That one is off. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's Arenas penetrating. Doesn't get that one.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Now Durant gets it done inside.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Michael Cooper. One shot.
Free throw good, Cooper.
And, you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arms. And he might be small for a center, but, boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Cooper. Takes advantage. That J is good.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Durant. It's in there.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now, here's Gasol. Outside Arenas. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14. Cleared away by Sabonis. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oh, what a finish. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.